Anyway, it's good to have you here tonight on this lovely morning. And I know I have a woman who is accompanied by her boyfriend tonight, so there's nothing funny going on here. Alessandra Rosaldo, but I don't know what's going on with those two. But she's got her boyfriend Raul, and he has for some reason, he's wearing a Che Guevara shirt. So I think there's a diary in his pocket that we don't really want to see. And now, Alessandra is accompanied by another gentleman who is one of the great Hebrews of all time, the Jewish Ron Luxemburg.
Hi, Joey.
Now, how do you say it? You say hola. Oi?
Oi. Oi, ve hola.
But so how'd you hook up with Alessandra, Ron? Ron is one of the great record people of all time, music people. I'm not going to say record people anymore because we don't have a record business anymore. We have a music business.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right.
And, Ron is one of the biggest downloads you'll ever meet in your life.
Uh-huh.
He's absolutely been putting people on the map since the beginning of my career, and made so many people famous. And he's never stopped. Even though there's no records, he has a music interest, whether it's through a Broadway show with his son-in-law especially, or his daughter who produced Jay Leno, and the other one who did, what other show did she do? Your other daughter did...
Queen Latifah.
Yeah.
Howie Mandel.
Yeah. Everybody normal.
Goldberg.
All these normal people.
Yeah,
average people.
Well-adjusted.
Yeah.
and his other daughter is an actress, an amazing actress.
He knows.
Yeah,
Marnie.
Yeah, Marnie's great. No, Marnie was with Jay Leno, I think, right?
Ivy.
Was it Ivy that was Jay Leno? So is she going to still work with him, or is that over now?
I hope so. I hope he does really well because...
Well, I hope so. Everybody does really well. We need all the hope we can get in this country right now.
Yeah.
We want everybody to do well. There shouldn't be a negative note in the air right now.
Is it that I haven't seen you in a while? Is that why you look so good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, 4 days a week of Bikram yoga would help a little bit.
But I'm very fortunate to answer your question that I have somewhat of a reputation. And Alessandra came into my life through her producer, Ted Perlman.
Oh, yeah.
And in California.
He's another Mexican.
Yeah, right. A Mexican Jew. He doesn't know whether to buy it or steal it.
Now, see, I wouldn't have said something like
I know
that.
You wouldn't. But Alessandra and her dad, Jaime, who I met, were born 3 days apart. He's July 24th. I'm July 27th. And she said that she's been very successful in Mexico, selling.
Where in Mexico? Mexico City?
Well, all over the country. I was born in Mexico City, born and raised there, and I've lived there all
you seem
my
a
life,
little more sophisticated than Cancun.
But I'm very well known all over Mexico, my country. And Central America and Latin America. I mean, all over Latin America. But first of all, I want to thank you for having us here, and I want to say hi to everybody who's listening. I'm very excited to be here. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And
you know what's amazing?
Beautiful.
She doesn't realize this, but you and I do. This is her very first radio interview in America. And Joey has been so responsible, and in English.
Yeah.
Joey has been so responsible for so many people doing this, giving them their start, giving them their beginning. And I thank you for our friendship over the years. I just have to say that.
Thank you.
And thank you for the opportunity.
So, you have such a rich history with putting people on the charts. So what are you going to do with Alessandra?
Well, you know me, I love challenges. And to have a professional working with me, her dad as well, who's been very successful in Mexico as a producer, a record producer, a talent producer, manager. When we met, I asked Allie, what do you want to do? She said, I want to do it all. And after I heard her sing, after I watched her dance, we did an EPK, which I just gave you, an electronic press kit.
Yeah.
9 minutes, you get a chance to look at it.
Oh, is that what this is?
On both sides.
Is there any product? This is making a nice sandwich. Where's the bread?
Yeah, we have to explain that. We have to explain it, Allie and Gene.
So one of these is a DVD.
Yes. It's an electronic press kit. When anybody that watches it, 9 minutes will get her whole career. She won Dancing with the Stars in Mexico.
Yeah.
She's been on television as a soap opera star. She's been in Dirty Rotten Scoundrels on Broadway. So I said, well, why don't you do all that in America?
I love Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. I thought it was a great show. I loved it. My friend produced that show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Dick Brown.
That's a great show. And the movie, I love the movie.
Richard Brown, you know who he is, right?
I didn't...
Helen Gurley Brown's husband. He's about 90.
Oh.
And he was the producer of that show.
Oh, wow.
It was at 20th Century Fox. But anyway, let me tell you how I can describe this thing here. There's a Mexican word that describes this.
Okay.
Expensive.
Yes, very, very.
Yeah.
Yes, and thanks to the people in California at Pop Flash, we ended up doing the CPK. It's 9 minutes. It tells her whole story. She sold 4 million records in Mexico, and EMI didn't have a brain to bring her to the United States to work on it. I can say that. You can't. And we're going to go after all of it. Broadway, movies, and records. So, again, tonight, for the very first time, heard by this vast, wonderful audience that you have over all the years, we're going to play a song that she wrote. She wrote her first song, and I said, record it.
Well, so when we come back, we'll play it, all right?
Okay.
Be right back. Joey Reynolds Show from New York.
News Talk Radio 710 WOR.
Alessandra Rosaldo is here, and she's brought her boyfriend.
Let her say it.
Who is one of the?
Let her say it. Look.
So, and you have Cantinflas with you. Is that right?
I got to tell you, because I'm very proud of him. He's the biggest comedian in Mexico, and not just in Mexico, all over Latin America and among the Latin community here in the United States. Can we have a name? Yeah, his name is Eugenio Derbez, and everybody who speaks Spanish who's listening knows who I'm talking about. So please say hi, babe.
Hi, everybody. This is Eugenio Derbez. All the Latins that are listening to this interview, but please make a phone call, so say hi. I am like the Mexican Eddie Murphy or
he does all the voices in all of Eddie's movies.
You can. I'm Donkey's voice for Shrek.
Do one now. Do one now.
In Spanish.
I'm Donkey's voice for Shrek 1, 2, and 3. So if you switch to Spanish, that's my voice. I'm Donkey. I'm Donkey's voice.
I'm the donkey around here.
Yeah.
They don't call me that.
But here, this is something, because Joey lived in Los Angeles, too, for many years. So I meet him the last time we were together, and parked my car on Rodeo because I'm introducing him to your friend Scott Pricehan, who tonight I took them to see Rock of Ages.
You have to go see Rock of Ages.
Oh, it's a big hit.
It's wonderful.
He's been a supporter of Scott forever, of all the shows.
Scott has had so many hit shows, but they were they were hits to us. Like Bombay Dreams was one of them. But I loved it. I mean,
we loved it. You and I,
And Andrew Lloyd Webber, not a bad deal with some of the stuff that he's done.
Okay.
And he brought some great things here. Now, we're going to play your record before it gets too long.
Sure.
I don't want to lose this.
Thank you.
Otherwise, we won't have the pleasure of your music.
Oh, thank you so much.
So what are we doing now, Alessandra? What do you want to play? Do you write your own stuff?
It's the first time in my life that I write, and this song that we're going to listen to is actually my first song.
In English or Spanish?
In English. I wrote it in English, and then I did a Spanish version. I have them both, but I think we're going to listen to the English version.
And what's it called?
It's Breathless.
Here we stand.
your father's got to be proud of you, young lady.
Oh, thank
Alessandra
you so
Rosaldo and Breathless from her CD. Ted Perlman. Huh?
Yeah.
How do you get a name like that next to Rosaldo? There must be a translation here. Well, Ted's the producer of this stuff, and you're very proud of him, aren't you?
Yes, and
he's the same of you.
Great guy, and working with him was so much fun. And with his wife, Peggy Blue, the great Peggy Blue, she was there all the time, and I just had a few tears coming down my cheeks because I'm so excited about this moment. It's the first time the song is being played on the radio ever, and it's the first song I write in my entire life. So I can't believe this is actually happening, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart for this opportunity. Really,
it's my pleasure.
On the back of that, Joey, and you and I who have raised children, just turn that over on the back and read that little piece that she wrote to her.
I read that. I saw that. I was thinking that I have two daughters, and whenever. There's nothing stronger than the love of the two daughters, especially after divorce. Yeah. Because, they wind up taking care of you. Hopefully.
Sometime.
If they work for Jay Leno. But, when you have that kind of not that Ron's not divorced, I'm just joking about it. But, when you get a chance to celebrate your family and your work, that's a whole different dynamic. And that's what you're doing, this great Breathless is the name of the CD, too. And I guess you got a site. Do you have a site somewhere where you go?
Yes, I do. It's Alessandra.
Or do I have to go to your boyfriend's, to Donkey Kong?
It's AlessandraRosaldo.com.
Yeah.
Just Alessandra with two S's, Rosaldo with one S, Rosaldo.
All right, now that I can get to. Now, how about his?
His is EugenioDerbez.com.
Yeah, good luck on that one.
Yeah, come on. You got to spell that.
Eugenio as in Eugene, EUGENIO. Derbez is his last name, DERBEZ.com.mx.
The story that I wanted to tell you is that how many times you and I have been in California together where we pay for everything no matter what it is. And we parked our car, and Gene was with me. And we went over to visit Scott, and when we came back, I handed the guy on Rodeo Drive, of course, the coupon for the car. And he said, "Oh, no." I said, "No, what?" He says, "You're with him. You don't have to pay." I will follow him wherever I go. I never had that happen in my life.
Well,
and they're so gracious. Let me get this point across. As we walked here, and I took him to the show and the theater, as we walk around town, people are stopping both of them. And they're stopping them on the street, very polite. Not, "Hey, you, can I take your picture?" like they do here. And they're so polite in taking the picture and having their picture taken and saying muchas gracias. And it's a pleasure to be with both of them. But we're gonna make sure Alessandra is heard by everyone.
Breathless. Thank you very much, Breathless. Gracias.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
It's been great being here.
Joey Reynolds Show from New York.